Healthcare planning, Medicare, long-term care. So Medicare, complicated, confusing system, right? What I would say to be aware of is you have companies that are going to be offering you their plan direct, right? I don't like to name companies, but you know, and then they have agents that only sell their plan, right? And then there are independent Medicare agents, and they represent all the different companies and all the different plans, right? And so everything else being equal, I would suggest that you talk to an independent Medicare person, agent, because they're not so focused, they're not restricted by this is the plan we sell, right? They can be more focused on you. So I'm going to give you 2 questions, you know, to focus on, right? I mean, the main decision most people need to figure out first is which way of Medicare is right for them. Medicare, traditional Medicare, where you're going to be paying out of pocket for a supplement, right? Are you going to go into the world of Advantage, right, which is typically lower cost, right? But it may not be, it's typically more restrictive. So do you travel a lot? Do you not travel a lot? You know, HMO, PPO. Are there certain prescriptions that you have? That may be impact, right? Are there certain doctors that you want, that you have to see, right? So some people say, well, you know, oh, I've heard this plan's great. Well, that might be great for Lisa, but not for Linda because of some of those different factors, right? And so if you're not talking with an independent agent, if you're just talking with someone that sells the plan that Linda has, that may not be the best plan, you know, for Lisa, right? And the great thing is it doesn't cost you anything to work with a Medicare insurance agent. The government pays them to help you make these decisions. And if you have that, and they're not communicating with you, you know, are available to you to service, right, when a prescription changes or you need a doctor change, then I would suggest you might need to look to someone else, right? Because they are also paid to service that, right? And that's one of the challenges in the industry. Well, there's a lot of people that want to sell you something today, but are they there to service it when you have a question or a need, something changes in the future? Long-term care protection planning, so important in the retirement plan. And I just look at it, it protects everything else. It stabilizes everything else. You don't have to rely on having to sell off other assets if that happens. A lot of different ways to address it. Most people aren't aware of all the options, right? Traditional long-term care insurance, what people tend not to like about it is that if they don't need the benefit, all that money's gone, right? We call that use it or lose it. Right? Also, your cost could increase over time. That's how long-term care has traditionally worked. There are people that bought those policies many years ago, and they've experienced cost increases. But dollar for dollar, it's in most cases, it's a great value, right? But so most people want their other assets or want to have money coming in if care is needed, but they don't want to have that premium payment or that ongoing payment, right, in retirement. So there are other strategies that may be available to help address that. And I talk, you know, if you want to get on our list, I have a 25-minute recorded webinar on this that I did a couple years ago, and then also one we did just a few months ago where we walked through several different examples and situations talking about, you know, Lisa and John, here was their situation, here's what they were doing before, here's what they were trying to accomplish, here's how they were able to accomplish it, and so forth. Because right, there's 3 things that we need to be aware of, right? Hopefully we all live a long and healthy life, and we need the financial resources to support that, right? But tomorrow's promised to none of us, right? We could all go like that, right? Or we could have an extended care issue, right? So your plan needs to factor in any of those situations and work, in my opinion, in any of those situations, right? Hey, Adam Goodman here. Hope you enjoy the content. You got any questions? Feel free to reach out.